Hello, ladies and gentlemen, joining us on Facebook Live. If you are joining us on the schedule, it does say that today we were going to do International Inventors Day. However, we were supposed to do Dating Game on Friday, and because we had some technical difficulties with the storm, it was kind of knocking out our internet. So I really wanted to do it because I think it's really cute. So, so if you don't like it, bear with me. So I have on the phone today, I have Miss Linda. Hello, Linda.
Hello.
And I have Mr. Richard. Hello, Richard.
Hi.
All right. Sorry?
I'm saying hi to Linda.
Oh, Richard says hello, Linda.
Hi, Richard.
It's so nice. We're getting conference calling, ladies and gentlemen, which means we'll be able to actually chat while we're, you can be on the same phone line, so you can actually hear everybody all the time, which we're super excited about. I think it'll be nice. So that's coming hopefully soon. Susie's just getting it all set up for us.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so it'll be super fun. And I'm just moving things over here so I can not have my back to you guys, even though you can't see me. Okay, so for today we have a dating game.
Yay. Susie. Oh my God.
Your dog's already getting into it.
Well, every time somebody moves in, the house she starts running.
Oh. All right, there's our opening theme song. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I have 3 bachelors and 3 bachelorettes. Linda, would you like to go for bachelors or bachelorettes?
Bachelorette.
So bachelorettes, you're going to pick women. Bachelors, you're going to pick the men.
Right.
Okay?
Yep.
And for you, Mr. Richard, would you like to pick some women or some men?
I'll do the man one.
Yeah? All right. So you have Linda picking bachelorettes. We have Richard picking bachelors, which is totally okay, right? So we're going to let ladies go first. Linda,
Yes.
I have 3 hidden photos, which neither one of you guys can see the photos anyways because we are on the phone. But you can ask any question you would like, except for, and same with you, Richard, when it's your turn. You can pick anything except for you cannot ask the name of who they are, and I won't tell you. However, I will be very honest with most of my answers. As best as I can answer them. I may not know exactly, but I did go through and research their profiles and came up with what I think they would like to do. So, that being said, Linda,
Yes.
would you like to ask a question first, second, or to bachelorette number 1, 2, or 3? Sorry, we're gonna do bachelors. Bachelor number 1, 2, or 3?
Number 2.
All right, what would you like to ask bachelor number 2?
What is his favorite pastime?
Ooh, bachelorette number 2's favorite pastime is making people laugh.
Oh.
Yes, he likes to make people laugh. Would you like to ask any questions to the other 2? Like the same question?
No, I think that's good.
That's it? Okay, over to Richard. So I'm gonna put down likes to laugh. And try and keep a memory of what's happening. All right, Richard. For you, sir, we are doing bachelorette number 1, 2, or 3. Which bachelorette would you like to ask a question to?
Number 1.
Number 1. All right, bachelorette number 1. What is your question?
How old are you?
Ooh, how old is she? So she was born November 6, 1946. So I don't have a specific age because some of them might have passed, but at this time, we're just going to pretend we're in whatever time where they're the same age as you are.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Would you also like to ask any other bachelorettes that question? I'm going to set up my people here.
Now that's bachelorettes I'm asking questions to, right?
Yes.
Okay. How tall are you?
So are you still asking bachelorette number 1, or would you like to ask bachelorette number 2 or 3?
I'll ask all three of them.
Okay, so all three. We have Bachelorette number 1 is 5'3". Bachelorette number 2 is 1.68 meters, which I think would be roughly what, 5'8".
Yeah.
And then Bachelorette number 3 is actually 5'4". All right, we're heading over to Linda. Linda,
Yes.
who would you like to ask a question to? Bachelor number 1, Bachelor number 2, or Bachelor number 3?
What was that question? I'm sorry.
Oh, who would you like to ask a question to?
Bachelor number 3.
Bachelor number 3. All right, what is your question?
Do you have a good job?
Ooh, does Bachelor number 3 have a good job? Bachelor number 3 has a very good job. I can tell you what he does. He has actually been in 103 movies and 64 TV shows.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's interesting.
it is interesting, isn't it? Would you like to ask Bachelor number 1 or 2 another question, or the same question?
Same question for the other two.
All right, Bachelor number 1 is, he's had a little bit of a different kind of, it doesn't actually, I didn't write down how many movies. He's also an actor. He's also dabbled in politics as well as physical activities. Bachelor number 2 has been on TV 101 times at least.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. All right, so keep that in mind. Over to Mr. Richard. Would you like to ask the ladies a question?
Yeah, do they like, all three of them, toenail polish?
All right, all three ladies, do they like to wear toenail polish? All three of them absolutely like to wear nail polish on their toes. They all fancy themselves up pretty nicely.
Okay.
Yeah, except for Bachelor number 3. She may not wear it as often as the other two.
Not as often.
Yeah, but she still does. All right,
So I would say she takes good care of her hands and feet then.
yes. Yes, they do. All ladies take good care of their hands and feet. All right, Linda,
Yes.
would you like to ask all the bachelors a question? Or maybe just specifics? If you kind of like one, you can narrow in on them, or you can keep it broad, because at the end, you're gonna have to pick who you would like to take on a date.
Okay. This is for all three of them.
Okay?
What was their favorite subject in high school?
Ooh, their favorite subject in high school. So Bachelor number 1, his actual favorite subject in school would have been phys ed. Loved phys ed. Absolutely loved phys ed. Bachelor number 2, he was more into drama. Bachelor number 3, I wouldn't say it was a favorite subject, but he was definitely into football. So he was always doing football. He actually became the, what was he? During grade 10, he became the first team all-star as a fullback. Many scholarship offers for university.
Wow.
Yeah. So, but the other two are pretty great people too.
Yeah.
Okay, over to you, Richard. Would you like to ask the ladies a question?
What kind of food do they each like?
Oh, what kind of food? All right, Bachelor number 1. She likes a lot of things. She eats more vegetables and fruit than meat. She's very much an activist. She definitely stands up for what she believes in, so if she has any indications that animals are not treated well, she's going to be going with that. Bachelor number 2, she loves to eat salads, fruits. She eats very healthy. She was a model, so it is something that she tries to do, but she's also very smart, so don't let the model fool you. Bachelor number 3 loves steak and meat. She will eat other things as well, but those are her big, she loves steak and veggies. All right, Linda,
Yes.
your next question for our bachelors.
What is their favorite movie?
Oh, what is their favorite movie? So bachelor number 1, his favorite movie would have been The Terminator. Bachelor number 2, I don't know if he was so much a movie person, but his favorite TV show would have been Taxi. Bachelor number 3, his favorite movie is Gunsmoke. All right, over to Richard. What would you like to ask our ladies, Richard?
What kind of car do they like?
Ooh, what kind of car do they like? All right, bachelor number 1, she actually likes a Prius. She wants something that's environmentally friendly, but she also wants to be in comfort. Bachelor number 2 loves muscle cars and speed cars, the really fast ones. Bachelorette number 3 would probably go more of a classic car.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, Linda,
Yes.
it is over to you, my friend. What would you like to ask our gentlemen?
I'm going to ask the same question. What kind of car would they like?
Oh, okay. Bachelor number 1 would love a Hummer. Nice and big. It's got some strength behind it. Bachelor number 2, he would have had an older kind of classic car. And bachelor number 3, I'm going to go with race car and muscle car.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow. Bachelor number 1 sounds like he's got a good job.
Oh.
If he can afford a Hummer.
Yes. All right, Mr. Harrison, what would you like, sir, to ask our ladies a question?
I thought I had a good one, but then it slipped my mind.
Oh.
Jeez.
It slipped his mind. He's all taken back by the cars, right?
Yeah.
My daughter just asked me what kind of Hummer am I looking for.
Oh, hey, keep it PG.
She says,
Oh.
don't tell people that.
They
Sorry, Richard, say it again.
like boating?
Ooh, do they like boating? Bachelorette number 1, I would say she does like boating, but she would probably like to keep her feet on the ground. Bachelorette number 2, I would say she would definitely be open to going on the boats all the time. And bachelor number 3 absolutely loves to be on the water.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, Linda,
Mhm.
would you like to ask our gentleman another question?
Who would like to go in an airplane?
Ooh, who would like to fly? Bachelor number 1 would absolutely love to fly. So would bachelor number 3. Bachelor number 2, I don't think he's too much of a flyer.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm sure he has in the past, but I could be mistaken because I am making some of these facts. But I would say he probably would rather be on the ground.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, bachelor number 1.
Okay.
Where would you like to fly to?
Ooh, bachelorette number 1 loves to fly to Europe. So he might even go down to Australia or Austria, or maybe even up to Ireland.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm in love already.
All right, we're moving over to Mr. Richard. What question would you like to ask your bachelorettes?
Okay, do any of them like Bruce Springsteen's music?
Ooh, does any of them like Bruce Springsteen? Bachelor number 3 loves Bruce Springsteen, really likes a couple of his songs. Bachelorette number 2 absolutely loves Bruce Springsteen. Bachelorette number 3 could give it or take it. She has no strong feelings either way.
That's number 3?
Number 1.
Oh, number 1.
Yeah, number 1 could take it or leave it.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to ask another one?
Let's see. Any of them like flying in planes?
All right. So bachelorette number 1, she does fly in planes. She travels quite a bit with her job. Same with bachelorette number 2. Bachelorette number 3 does travel, but does get nervous about traveling. So she takes medications, I think, to kind of help it out.
Okay, does she like trains?
She loves trains.
Well, she can stand the click-clock as she goes down the track?
Absolutely. Doesn't matter, as long as she's not gonna fall out of the sky and die. All right, over to Linda.
Yeah.
Which one of our bachelors do you have a question for? Or would you like to ask all 3 of them a question?
All 3 of them.
Okay.
What would be your most favorite vacation spot?
Ooh, good question. What would be their favorite vacation spot? I'm gonna say bachelor number 3 would probably go to a dude ranch, somewhere warm, where he can ride some horses
Yeah.
and have some peace and tranquility. Bachelor number 2, I'm gonna say is probably gonna go down to maybe New York City. I feel like bachelor number 2 kind of likes the commotion and he likes to kind of have a good time. Bachelor number 1, I would say is gonna go tropics and maybe do some surfing and stuff.
I love him already.
Linda's already gonna be engaged soon. Yes, so I would say that would be it. Mr. Richard, what are you thinking?
Oh, which one am I gonna pick?
Not yet. Do you have another question?
Oh, do any of them like traveling in Canada?
Oh, does any of them like traveling in Canada? Bachelorette number 3 is very proud. She's actually Canadian, so she has traveled in Canada quite a bit. Bachelorette number 2 has been here a couple of times, as well as bachelorette number 3. But they've both been, bachelor number 1 and 2, they have traveled to Canada and been here on vacations and a little bit of work, but bachelorette number 3 is actually Canadian.
Okay.
All right, over to Linda. Do you have another question, Linda?
I'm thinking.
Okay. We'll do a couple more questions and then we'll do our reveal, ladies and gents.
Okay. What is their most favorite job?
Their most favorite job. Okay. So, do you have one person in mind or all 3?
All 3.
All right. I would say bachelor number 3, his most favorite job would have been football, but when he actually got injured, he wasn't able to play anymore. So then he focused on his TV career. So I'm going to say his TV career is probably his favorite job.
Okay.
Bachelor number 2, his favorite job is just making people smile and laugh. But he's been quoted as saying, "I am not a comic, I have never told a joke."
Oh.
So bachelor number 1, I think his favorite job and most important job would be when he dabbled in politics.
Okay.
But good questions.
Yeah.
All right, Richard. Do you have a question for the ladies?
Well, possibly. I gotta think on this.
Yeah? It kind of works well that there's only one of each of you.
Yeah.
So then when we do our grand reveal, you won't, you can figure it out.
Okay. Do any of them like traveling on the inner channel along the BC coast?
Oh, does any of them like to travel along the inner canals of the BC coast? Bachelorette number 3, hands down, she's your girl for traveling along the coast. Loves the beach, loves boats, loves the ocean. Bachelorette number 2, she would be pretty on board to do whatever you wanted as long as there was a beach and a boat and sun. Bachelor number 1, I think she would too. I definitely think she would be willing to do things. She was a cheerleader in high school, so she's pretty adventurous, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, 2 more questions remaining for Linda.
Okay.
It's tricky.
It's hard to think of questions right off the top of your head.
Yeah.
If there's any place in the world that he would like to live other than Canada, where would it be?
Oh, okay. So is this for all three of them?
Yeah.
Okay. So Linda's asking, besides Canada or wherever they're living now, where would be the one place they would want to live, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So bachelor number 1, definitely probably going to be Austria.
Okay.
Bachelor number 2, I would say maybe Las Vegas. And bachelor number 3, maybe California.
Ooh.
Yeah. All right, Richard, 2 more questions for you, sir. So you have one now and then one more, and then we'll take your choices.
Can I ask where they live now?
Sure. One of them lives in Los Angeles. One of them actually has passed away, but when she did, she lived in California. And number 3 lives in Canada.
Okay.
Good guess, or good questions. All right, Linda.
What
Yes.
part of Canada?
Oh, sorry. Say that again, Richard.
What part of Canada?
Ontario.
Okay.
Yeah. So bachelorette number 3 does live in Ontario, Canada. All right. Linda, last question before your pick.
Okay.
Make it a good one. Although I feel like I already know who Linda's thinking of.
What's that?
I think I already know who your choice is going to be, but ask your question.
Okay. Hang on 1 second.
Sure.
Shut up.
And of course she means the dog. She's not telling me to shut up. I have 2, thank you. One can't see and one can't hear. It's already a treat.
This one, she hears noises out in the street and she starts barking. There's nobody near our house. But she hears something on the street. She'll think that they're coming to our house.
Oh, that's a bummer.
And she barks and barks and barks. I'm ready to kick her out the front door.
Oh, poor little thing.
No, I wouldn't do that. Okay, what am I supposed to be answering?
Okay, so you get to ask one more question.
Okay, bachelor number 1.
Okay.
What type of sports do you like?
Ooh, what kind of sports does he like? He loves to bodybuild.
Ooh.
Absolutely loves bodybuilding.
Uh-huh.
And I would let you know about this bachelor. He has actually saved a gentleman's life. He was on holiday one day in Maui, and there was a gentleman drowning, and he ran into the water, grabbed him, and pulled him to shore, and literally saved his life.
Wow.
So I would say, yeah, I would say anything to do with like muscles, bike riding. He definitely surfs as well, I think.
Okay.
All right. Mr. Harrison, what is your final question for your ladies?
I think number 3 liked steak and
Yeah?
steak and seafood.
Not seafood, but she does like steak.
Okay. What else does she like to cook?
What else does she like to cook? She actually doesn't like cooking.
She doesn't.
No, she cooks because she has to, not because she wants to.
So she expects me to cook the meal.
No, she'll cook it. She just won't give you a 5-course meal with love.
So she's potato and meat.
Sorry?
Potatoes and meat.
Yeah, she's very simple. She has a very simple palate. Do you want to ask the other 2 ladies as well?
Number 2.
Sorry?
How about number 2?
Number 2, she loves to cook. She is very much always wanting to keep her family fed, and she's very family orientated.
Okay. How about number 1?
Number 1, she's the same. She will cook anything nice and healthy. She wants to make sure her family is fed nice, And let's see if I can find a little fun fact about her. Here's something that's kind of neat, because number one is also, like I said before, she's an activist.
Yeah.
She stands up for her beliefs. When she won an award once, she said, if mothers ruled the world, there would be no goddamn war in the first place.
Yeah.
So that being said, as long as her meals don't go against her beliefs, she will gladly cook anything for you.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, Linda,
Yes.
what is your decision? Would you like to take a Valentine's Day with Bachelor number 1, Bachelor number 2, or Bachelor number 3?
Number 1.
I knew you were going to pick number 1. All right, so Bachelor number 2, I'm just going to give you a quick little jaunt about what I wrote on the back for them.
Okay.
So number 1, Bachelor you did not pick, was born January 17th, 1949. He was born in New York City. He describes himself as a song and dance kind of guy. He's the oldest of 3 children. Like I said, he's not a comic. I've never told a joke. He's been on TV 101 times at least. He's got dark brown hair, black hair, 6 feet tall, dark brown eyes. He once asked what he wanted for Christmas. He said TV, food, and a record player. He has 1 daughter, Maria, and you did not pick Mr. Andy Kaufman.
Wow.
All right, so that's Bachelor number 2. Bachelor number 3. You might kick yourself in the butt for this. So Bachelor number 3 was born February 11th, 1936. He is Dutch, English, Scots-Irish, and Scottish ancestry.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he's not done yet. He also claims to be part Cherokee and Italian. He was
Oh.
born in Lansing, Michigan. His father became the chief of police. He did make it to as a fullback to the All-State team. He's got many scholarship offers. He attended Florida State. He enjoys horseback riding and racing cars. 103
Oh my
movies,
God.
64 plus TV shows, brown hair, brown eyes, 1 son, 5'11". You did not pick Mr. Burt Reynolds.
Oh no.
All right. Number 1, which I have to say, number 1, Bachelor number 1, I really like him, which is why I picked him.
Yeah.
So he was born July 30th, 1947. He's 73 years old, 5 children, 3 boys, 2 girls. He's written books. He enjoys physical activities. He stands up for what he believes in. He's been a special part of the Special Olympics for years. He enjoys going to the gym for walks. When he competed in competitions, physical competitions, he usually lands first place. He's a politician and an actor. He appeared on Celebrity Apprentice. Don't worry, it is not Donald Trump. Been in at least 27 films. He immigrated to the U.S. in 1968. He has dual citizenship. I know. I don't know why. It must have been his parents. While in politics, he refused his salary. So a politician in the United States, back when he was entering politics, I think their wage was $168,000 a year, but because
Yeah.
he did have a lot of money from being an actor, he
Right.
refused to take the income. He didn't want the money from the people. He wanted to do it because he loved to do it.
Huh?
He was quoted as saying, "Marijuana is not a drug, it's a leaf. Bodybuilding is my drug."
Ooh.
He is a prolific goal setter. He writes goals on index cards, then tries to complete them. He also said, "Money doesn't make you happy. I was just as happy with 50 million as I was with 40 million." He's clearly never had $5. So, just kidding. He actually said he came to the United States with nothing but holes in his pockets.
Wow.
He's 5'10" and he's a Republican.
Ooh.
Would you like to know who you picked?
Yes.
It is Mr. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
All right.
And I will say,
I wouldn't have any problems when I went out with him, right?
nope. Although in 2007 he did confess to having a child with his maid while being married. So
That's terrible.
So you two will be spending a lovely weekend, separate rooms of course, at the beautiful Grand Marina
I'll
in.
tell you it was separate rooms, okay?
Yeah. Hey, you're both adults. You can do what you want. So you're gonna stay in Las Vegas for the weekend with Mr. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Ooh.
All right, Mr. Richard.
Okay.
Time for your hard decision, sir. Is it bachelorette number 1, bachelorette number 2, or bachelorette number 3?
Well, I gotta find out more about number 3.
About number 3? Okay, what do you want to know?
Well, basically, all the information like you did for the guys.
Oh, okay. So bachelorette number 3.
I'm picking Bachelor number 3.
You're gonna pitch bachelor number 3, bachelorette, I should say. Okay, so she was born September 19th, 1956. Brown hair, hazel eyes, loves the beach. She loves snorkeling. She loves any motorsports. She loves going for ATV rides. She's very family orientated. She is 5'4". She's been on 3 TV shows. Her hobbies include baseball, both coaching and playing, and any motorsports. More mud, the better. So I will show you and introduce you to your 2 bachelorettes you did not choose. So bachelorette number 1 was born November 6, 1946 in Pasadena, California. She is 5'3", brown hair, brown eyes, 3 sons. She co-starred with bachelor number 3, as well as dated him off and on for 6 years, which is Burt Reynolds. When she won an award, she said if mothers ruled the world, there would be no goddamn war in the first place, which I kind of think she might be onto something. She was arrested at a protest for climate change. She was a cheerleader at Birmingham High School. She's been in 38 films and 28 TV shows. Bachelorette number 1 you did not pick was Sally Fields.
Okay.
All right, let's see who bachelorette number 2 is. Bachelorette number 2 was born February 2nd, 1947 in Corpus Christi, Texas. She is 1.68 meters tall, which again I think is about 5'9", 5'8". She has 1 son, blonde hair, blue eyes. She was an actress, model, and artist. She went to the University of Texas, studied microbiology. She did not finish, but she studied it. She is a Roman Catholic. She's very family and orientated. She's been in 19 movies and 49 TV shows, and she's a very good tennis player. She is Farrah Fawcett. All right.
What was that name again?
Farrah Fawcett?
Okay, yeah.
All right. You might be a little disappointed when you find out who bachelorette number 3 is, Richard.
Okay.
So she was born September 19th, 1956. That is actually a fib. It's August 30th, 1979. Everything else is true. You picked me, Richard. I am bachelorette number 3. I thought I would be a dud, but I'm not too bad, I must say. So I hope you guys enjoyed our little bachelor or bachelorette dating game.
So
I did.
Cook that steak.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. I like my steak rare, by the way.
Okay.
Medium rare, yeah.
I'm gonna have mine cooked.
Okay, we could figure it out. All right, well, thank you, ladies and gents, for joining us. Linda, I hope you enjoy your date with Arnold. And Richard, you and I will have a great date when we go for our steak and our fake Valentine's date. All right, I'm going to wave off to goodbye to everybody on Facebook Live. We will hopefully see you soon, and I hope you enjoy the program. All right, have a great day. Bye-bye.